Hey, stop right here. Don't go anywhere. You are especially welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bbnaija, and this right here is frankly speaking with Glory. I am the girl with the tea. I give detailed analysis of reality TV shows like Big Brother Naija, like Nigerian Idols, like The Voice Nigeria. You know, basically any reality TV show that actually interests you, it automatically becomes my interest as well. I literally carry off on my head. I give detailed analysis, I give detailed reviews. I run commentaries also because I want us to have fun. I want us to catch cruise. I want us to, you know, vibe to stuff like that. And reality TV shows are not the only kind of content that I put out on my channel. I also do movie reviews. So you see this Bbnaija of a girl, she's a very, very boring sport. Guys, for real. I am super, super boring. However, whenever I feel like passing my time, you know, just having my own fun, chilling, being in a zen mode, I catch up on movies, which I find very, very interesting or exciting. But also, guys, I love reviewing those annoying ones because, hey, we have to call them out. You cannot come and waste my data, you cannot come and waste my precious time watching some really annoying movies. And I also talk about trending social topics because, of course, this life has to be balanced, okay? It's not all about entertainment and fun all the time. We also need to talk about those serious issues that concerns me, also concerns you as well. You're about to have a blast on this channel. I also share my life experiences from time to time. Yes, that is when people ask me to talk about it. But people don't ask me to talk about it. Sometimes I do not feel the need to talk about it. I like keeping my private things private. But once again, you are welcome to my YouTube channel, and as I told you before, you are in the right space. Trust me, you will be so addicted to this channel. People are going to be asking you, what's happening with you? Are you okay? And hey, don't forget to turn on post notification, all right? That is the best way for you to always receive alerts of my videos. So you see what I'm doing on my screen right now, just do exactly that and you'll be cool. See ya. Hey guys. You're welcome to today's live stream. Woo! I'm super excited to be seeing all of you right now. You don't even want to know what happened behind the scenes before this live stream happened, but I'm just going to seal my lips. I won't say anything. But for those of you that follow me on Instagram, you have an idea of what I'm talking about. And you hear my voice and you see my face and you know that, Glory, what did you do last night? Anyways, guys, I'm super happy this live stream is happening. It almost did not happen because your girl was super tired. I was sleeping. Oh God. But once again, you all are super welcome. My name is Bbnaija. If this is your first time here, and this is frankly speaking with Bbnaija. I call myself the girl with the tea, of course, because I spill a lot of facts, yes, accurate and detailed analysis about reality TV shows, movies, trending social topics, although there are a lot of trending social topics currently, and most of them are very, very sensitive conversations, which are not even supposed to be conversations to be had. So I'm just deciding to wash my hands off them. You know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to wash my hands off them because this life is a pot of beans. Anyways, guys, you are all welcome once again. Let me see how many of you amazing souls are here. Billionaire Ben, you like this too? You're asking me for my Instagram handle. You want to go and see what happened last night, yeah? Okay, my Instagram handle is right there on the screen. You see it, Bbnaija, all right? That's also my Twitter handle, and that is also my YouTube channel. So you can subscribe whilst you're here. Turn on post notification. In fact, all what you saw at my intro video, guys, please just go ahead and do that, all right? So, guys, just do me a favor, right? As we always do here. Please, in the comment section right now, drop the name of your country that you're watching from, and also drop your country's flag, the name of your country and your country's flag. I want to be able to identify all of you amazing people that are able to join this live stream today. And guys, don't forget how we do it here every Saturday. I'm going to talk for a few minutes, and I'm going to share the link to the virtual conversation so that for those of you that have something to contribute, you will be able to join, okay? So as you are dropping the name of your country and your country's flag from wherever you're joining from, let me just let you all know that today's live stream will be an in-depth analysis of a new season of Big Brother Naija, if it were to be
a celebrity edition. Now, we're talking about this and many other things because in the video I recently uploaded, Ebuka had an interview and it spilled quite a lot. Yes, I shared some of the information he spilled on that video, but on this live stream, we're going to be going all out to talk about every single thing that is spilled. Now, that interview was quite lengthy. That was why I could not talk about everything he spilled on that particular video. But for this live stream, we have time and we will talk about it, all right? But of all the things he discussed, aside giving the reason why Maria was earlier evicted from the season 6 of Big Brother Naija Shine Your Eye edition, he also talked about the possibilities of, the organizers of the show giving to us, the audience, the viewers, another interesting season of a celebrity edition. Now, this was something that the interviewers requested for, but then Ebuka had a truckload of reasons why the organizers of the show are still dabbling, playing around with the idea. Because there are a lot of advantages and there are a lot of shortcomings, that comes with even airing such a show. Guys, it will shock you the many disadvantages that is involved. But I thought, this is a very, very interesting conversation because on my channel, a lot of you amazing folks have been making such requests that, oh, Glory, talk to Biggie. We want to have a celebrity edition. We want to have an edition where the top and most entertaining housemates from the show are put into one house again, and then they give us another mind-blowing show. So these were some of the things that Ebuka talked about, but not the other one, the celebrity edition. We're going to be discussing all of that here. So let me see where you amazing people are coming from. Nice. Faith is from Liberia. Wow. Letoni is from Lesotho. Wow. Alaba is from Nigeria, but in Italy. Amazing. Banco is from Nigeria. Awesome. Jason is from USA, United States. I'm happy to see you. Hi, Bbnaija. Hi, Blessing. Miriam Constance Pratt is from Sierra Leone. Why do you sound like Adetutu Pratt? Are you sisters? Gertrude is from Liberia and in USA. I don't understand. I'm confused. Hi, Tremofat, my amazing sister from Kenya. I'm super excited to see you here today. Tremofat, I have seen your request and I'm going to definitely do it. All right. So don't worry. Just give me some time. It might be my next video, but don't worry. I'm going to definitely do it. Okay. From Uganda, we have Nsangi, Sese from Sierra Leone. Hi, Trinity T from South Africa. So you're from South Africa. Bob said Nigeria. Nice. Truthfully, from Naija, you're welcome. Joachim from Twitter. Please, anyways, I agree with you. Twitter is a wild country. Rhoda from Italy. Hi, Fluxy, my sister from Nigeria. Glory, my namesake from Houston, Texas. You're welcome. Oh my God. Omotena from Italy. Susan from Nigeria. You are all welcome. Wow. Muva Kure from Zimbabwe. Oyetunde Tosi, you're welcome. Ojeve from Nigeria, you're welcome. Mariam from Sierra Leone, you're welcome again. Okay, I've mentioned all of that. You know what? All of you are absolutely welcome. Thank you so much for taking out time off your busy schedules to join this live stream today. I am super grateful. All right, let me not waste your time anymore. Let's begin this conversation. Now, of the many things Ebuka discussed yesterday, he talked about, sorry, let me see. I'm trying, because I actually listed it out on a scale of priority, which to talk about first, which not to talk about first. Okay, so, about LIQUOROSE. Guys, please, I'm not talking about MROs now. I'm talking about LIQUOROSE now. So the interviewers, they asked Ebuka about LIQUOROSE. Now, if you remember, guys, if you cast your mind back, there was a lot of controversy as to the reason why LIQUOROSE was admitted into the season 6 of Big Brother Naija. A lot of people felt it was a grave injustice to the rest of the housemates who were kind of novices when it comes to having huge Instagram followers or social media following. Now, as at the time LIQUOROSE got into the house, she had about 700 to 900K followers on Instagram. That was on Instagram alone. On TikTok, she had a huge following already. Let's just say that LIQUOROSE had already gone viral, right? She had her dance videos, her personal dance videos, and her groups dance videos all over the internet. People saw it. I saw it. I was even following her group's page at some point in time. And people just felt like, why would the organizers think to bring in someone that had that much amount of followers already on Instagram? It's like bringing someone like, I'm thinking of a celebrity in Nigeria that is very, very loved. I can't think of any, but a lot of them are actually very loved. So it's like bringing a celebrity that already has a huge fan base into a show like Big Brother Naija. So people were thinking that no, that is like giving her a head start in the game. She's going to definitely win. This and that is going to happen. Blah, blah, blah is going to happen. Now, according to Ebuka, for him, it felt like maybe the organizers of the show, they wanted to test and see if it was going to be a qualifying factor for a housemate that has such a huge following on social media already, to win the show, right? Because for every season, such a thing happens, right? I think during the Pepperdine Gang season, Tasha kind of had the biggest Instagram following, as at the time the show aired, before later when every other housemate started picking up. Last season, I'm trying to think which housemate had the biggest following before going into the house. I can't really remember if there was any of such a housemate, but this season it was LIQUOROSE. And I think from season 1 to season 6 of Big Brother Naija, LIQUOROSE has been the first, yes, housemate to have the largest social media following to go into the house. So according to Ebuka, he felt like, okay, maybe the organizers wanted to test and see if that was going to work out. But then, sadly, it did not work out. She did not win. But it took her that far. It took her really, really far in the game, actually. But then I kind of disagreed a bit, because if we all remember, LIQUOROSE was not consistently nominated for possible eviction during the season of the show. I think if there was any time she was actually nominated proper, I'm thinking if it was just once. I think then the other one was Maria's fake general. Was it general? Okay, no, it wasn't the Maria's one. Was it? I think it was the Maria's one. I can't remember, guys. It's kind of fuzzy in my head. If you remember, just let me know in the comment section below. But I know that Emmanuel was nominated during the Maria's fake nomination. And then the biggest general nomination. Yeah. So I'm trying to think how many times LIQUOROSE has stood up for eviction. And then there was also the time when she stood up as a wild card, fake wild card. I think that was in week 2 or week 1. I think week 2. Anyways, guys, we're going to get the facts right as we continue talking. Anyways, so LIQUOROSE was not nominated a lot. So I felt like our fans did not really stress themselves when it comes to voting, right? They did not really stress themselves when it comes to voting, because to be very frank with you all, if you want to test a particular housemate that has a very, very strong voting fan base, it is during nominations, when that housemate is up for eviction. That is when you know. If a housemate stays through till the end of the show without getting nominated, then there's a possibility that that housemate is just plain lucky, or that housemate has a very, very cordial relationship with his or her fellow housemates, right? Because it takes the fellow housemates to, first of all, nominate the housemate and offer that housemate to the general public to be slaughtered on the altar of voting, save or go home, right? So I felt like LIQUOROSE's fan base, they did not really put in their voting strength to test that much. But anyways, Ebuka is working with the organizer, so what do you expect? He will definitely say what he has to say, and not compromise his job. Let me see what you guys are saying. Happiness is saying LIQUOROSE was very cordial. Yes, she was cordial at some point. Yetunde Tosin said, I don't think Bisola had up to 500. No, Bisola did not have up to 500k. Nah, as at the time the Seagull base season happened, that was season 2 of Big Brother Naija. Now, Instagram was not flourishing as it is now. So KG said she was lucky. She was lucky. Yeah, she was lucky. I think she was actually lucky. When it comes to being cordial with the rest of the housemates, well, that's what I said to some extent because if you remember, Ebuka kept on asking, do you relate with your fellow housemates? She was constantly with Emmanuel, and at the beginning of the show, she had just a click, right? And then she had that fallout, that instigation and stuff with Angel, Beatrice, Maria, Pere. Anyways, that's bygones. Let me see. Yeah. Mommy said it's after Maria's eviction she was nominated. Okay, thank you for that information. Oyetunde Tosin said it was just 2 times, I think. Yeah, I think so too, because there was a general nomination from Big Brother, yes, and then she was nominated once. I'm trying to remember if there was another time that she was actually nominated by the rest of the housemates, or you once said Bisola had 1 million followers before going for the show. Ah, gosh, that is not true, please. Okay, Vicky Baby is saying last year is Erica. That's in terms of the housemate that had the largest Instagram following. Okay, thank you. All right, let me see. Okay, Ojewe was saying LIQUOROSE was nominated twice. Exactly, yeah, she was nominated twice. Thank you, Patricia. Much love back to all of you. Yes. Okay, guys. So that was that about Ebuka's response to LIQUOROSE's part on the show. Let me see, which other thing did they even talk about, self? Okay, so they talked about the housemates already telling the fans what to get for them when they come out of the house. Guys, I remember we had that conversation on here, about the fact that the housemates were fast forwarding too much. There was a particular day they had that conversation in the red room. There was Nini, there was Saga, there was PERE. I'm trying to remember who else. I think there was Angel. I can't really remember, but I knew that there was Nini and Saga. Nini was talking about, when she goes to the market in Abuja, almost everybody knows her, She's wondering, oh my God, how are they going to treat her? Are they going to love her? Are they going to be treating her as a celebrity? And guys, that day was one of the most exasperating days for me on that show, because I was just wondering, like, dude, you guys give us entertainment, give us content. No, instead, people are discussing ahead of time what you think your fans, in quotes, will be doing. And guys, to be very honest with you, I don't care what people say on my channel. Oh, Glory, you are jealous. I see comments like that. Glory, you are jealous. Glory, you are this. Glory, you are that. But let's call a spade a spade. Let's not be cowardly about the facts of this thing. If you look at what's happening today, once again, I'm not referring to Emma Rose only, but they're also part of this. The fans buying gifts for the housemates, it's like there's a competition to outshine the other fan base rather. It's like there's a competition because, of course, these housemates, they spent a lot of time, of course, speaking from experience of what they have seen on other seasons of the show, right? From the lockdown season, from Pepper Gang season, of how fans were buying things and spoiling their faves. So these Shine Your Eye housemates, they spent a considerable amount of time on several occasions talking about what they would like to have. There was a particular day that they were talking about going to Dubai, and Angel specifically was talking about that trip to Dubai. She's not the one that is going to pay for it. And they asked her, so who is going to pay for it? She said she knows already that there are lots of men out there that are going to pay for that trip. They're going to pay for the trip, that she's going to shop, but she's not going to spend her money. She's not the only one. Other days too, we've heard fans talking about, we want this, we want that, blah, blah, blah. Those ones talking about, we are going to relocate to Lagos, because of course Lagos is more like the port of entertainment in Nigeria. This is more like the place where everybody that comes out of any season of Big Brother Naija, this is the first place of settlement, because this is where they believe they will get more endorsements, get to network more with more celebrities, dignitaries, and all whatnot. So everybody wants to relocate to Lagos. And I'm going to say that this is why Lagos is getting congested by the day. So they went on and on a lot in the house. So if you see or if you saw Ebuka on Sundays warning them about focusing on the game, focusing on creating content, this was one of the things Ebuka was complaining about. And he said the same thing, during this interview he had. He said it was very, very tiring, hearing them constantly talking about these things, talking about what people think about them, how the fans are going to receive them. And guys, the point I'm driving at is I personally feel like because of all this subtle information, subtle communication, subliminal communication, that they have been passing through, the show to their fans, I believe strongly that this is the reason why they came out of the house and their fans have been cutting their neck to do the most, buying gifts, preparing dollar cakes. It's a lot. And don't get me wrong, guys. I mean, it's much appreciated on their behalf, on the behalf of the housemates. I personally appreciate it because, to be very honest, they would need the money anyways. For those ones who wants to start building their brand, who want to set up businesses, they will need the money, especially if they use it wisely. But I just feel like they set the motion, they set the bar high right from inside the house, from having those conversations instead of focusing on the game. They started telling their fans what they wanted, guys. And it was quite interesting. Most of them even talking about ships, names of ships from the house. The fans already were getting the name, they were getting the code. Right. So these days, what I see every blessed day, or maybe every 2 days, or maybe every week, or maybe every 4 days, you hear, oh, this fan, they just got this particular housemate set of gifts, blah blah blah, this and that. I'm like, wow, okay. The competition is on. I mean, as usual, we see such things happening every season. But this season, the competition is really high because different groups, they want to outshine the other. They want to do the most. But anyways, guys, I just thought I should let you know one of the things that Ebuka discussed during his interview. Now, moving on to the celebrity season of Big Brother Naija. Now, I told you all already that they mentioned a number of reasons. Ebuka specifically mentioned a number of reasons. Now, according to Ebuka, he said that if they were to have a celebrity season of Big Brother Naija, it was going to cost a lot. Actually, it was going to be a huge investment. And so the question of is it a smart investment or not has been that particular thing that the organizers have been toying around with. They've thought about it before. Or should we do this? Should we not do it? They've thought about it. But then they're considering a number of factors. That one, if they do a celebrity season of Big Brother Naija, they will not be able to run the show for 3 months. Remember, guys, every season of Big Brother Naija runs from 72 days to probably 90 days, 93 days. I think the Pepperdam Gang season was one of the longest seasons, right? And it was entertaining from start to finish. Yes. So Ebuka said that there's that question of will they be able to do it for 3 months? Now, the reason why they might not be able to do it for 3 months, if they consider doing it at all, is that for every celebrity that they're going to bring on the show, they will have to pay the celebrity. Yeah. Now, most of the celebrities, they have management, right? And it is what their management agrees, like engagements that their management agrees for them to involve themselves in, that is what they will do. That is the kind of job that they will undertake. So for some management, they will say that, okay, my client is very, very talented. The talent I'm managing is special. Yes. So this talent, for every day that this person will be providing content for you on your show, you have to be paying this person every day. For some management, they might say, okay, you'll be paying this person every week. For some management, in fact, there's this, I don't know if this actor is British or American. I heard that for every hour, this actor stars in, okay, let me just call his name. I think he's Iron Man. Someone told me, I'm not really that deep into studying all these movie franchise here and there, all these comic movies, Marvel, whatever. But someone told me that man, for every hour he spends on the set of all those comic movies, that they pay him a certain amount of millions. Guys, I don't know how true that is. If you have valid information about that, please just go ahead and let us know in the comment section below. But what I'm trying to make, and the point I'm trying to make is, some management will say that for every hour, every minute, or every week, or every month that their talent, their client spends on your show, creating content, entertaining the viewers, you will have to pay them. So it's going to be a lot of money. It's going to be a lot of financial investment. And when Ebuka was saying that, it completely reminded me of when the CEO of MultiChoice was giving the facts and figures on the prize presentation day of WHITEMONEY's gifts and all those things that he won from the show as the winner of the season 6 of the show. You know, he said that they spent 4.3 billion naira to ensure a smooth running of the season 6 of Big Brother Naija. Guys, imagine they spent that amount on running the show, not paying the housemates that participated in that season, right? Now, imagine the organizers of the show now having to pay a selection of celebrities to participate in the show. That's going to mean that they're going to spend beyond 4.3 billion naira. So that's a lot of money. And the question is, which brought about the next point that Ebuka made. He said, how many of the celebrities will be willing to come out of their comfort zone and entertain the viewers and create content? Because the truth is, the moment you sign up to come onto a show like Big Brother Naija, you are signing up your future career that you've not even built yet. You're signing up whatever personality, whatever image, whatever brand you already have. And take, for instance, people that have been going onto the show, some of them, they were already a brand on their own. Take, for instance, LIQUOROSE. Take, for instance, someone like Tacha. Take, for instance, who again? Mike Edwards. Yes, they already were a brand of their own. Shea Awolowo was also a brand of his own, kind of, because he had been running adverts already. So now look at celebrities who have been in their hustle for a long time. Let's say minimum of 5 years, maximum of probably 10 years, 20 years or more, right? They've been in the industry trying to build their name and then have been able to build their name and their brand. Now, how many of them do you think will come onto a show like Big Brother Naija and then they'll be ready and willing to go crazy? You know, fight, argue, connive, manipulate, be the crazy one, be the bully, be the instigator, be the talkative, be the party animal, the one that comes to the party and dances with any guy, be the flirt, be the one that has sex in the house randomly, be the loose man or woman on the street. How many celebrities do you think will be willing and ready to come into the house, biggest house, on international television, right, and do all of that? Do you think any of them will be ready to sacrifice, or should I say risk, the brand, the image they've been able to build for themselves in only 30 days just for more fame, more recognition? Guys, how many of them do you think will be ready and willing to do that? Although Ebuka said that for every time he meets any of his celebrity friends and he asks them that, oh, do you think you'll be able to function in this show? Do you think you'll be able to go into this show? That they'll tell him wholeheartedly that, oh yes, why not? I will be able to do it. But then guys, I'm sorry to say, oh dear Ebuka, if you're watching this right now, whoever is telling you that they'll be able to do it is actually lying to you, because they will come into that house and they might be very, very conscious of the cameras. They might, there's, of course, there are some of them that would want to be very, very daring, you know, to go all out, to do stuff. You know, some of them would want to use that opportunity to go viral, more viral, to trend. However, there's also the part of those ones who are veterans in their niche, in their field. You know, okay, take for instance, now I'm just giving a for instance, Genevieve Nnaji. Do you guys think Genevieve Nnaji would want to come into the show and do stuffs like what we've been seeing so far for every season of Big Brother Naija? Do you think she'll be able to do that? I mean, Genevieve Nnaji is one of my idols, or should I say, no, she's my idol actually. I love her to bits. Like, she's one person that I always look up to when it comes to the. I love the way she carries herself, her lifestyle, the way she not like hides, but the way she separates her personal life from social media. Guys, if Genevieve does not open her mouth to tell you that this is what is happening to me, I'm sure nobody knows. She has had a couple of scandals in the past, of course, but ever since, even during the scandal, she didn't even say anything. Our one is, you hear what you hear, you see what you see, you're on your own. So the question is, there are so many celebrities like Genevieve Naji, but how many of them do you think will be daring enough, be bold enough to want to come on a show like Big Brother Naija and risk all what they've worked for? How many of them? Now, another thing Ebuka also said was that if at all they're going to have a season of Big Brother Naija, at most, it can only last for 6 weeks. At most. That is at most, though. And as I explained earlier, it's going to be dependent on the agreement that the organizers of the show will have with the management of such a celebrity. And mind you, different managements, they have their own rules, they have their own requirements, they have their own way of doing things. So it's going to be a dicey situation. Let me see. Okay, another thing Ebuka also talked about is one thing the organizers are contemplating on is, will they make money? Because, guys, this is one thing that we've established on FSWG already. That Big Brother Naija is an entertainment show. In as much as okay, it's a business rather. Did I say entertainment? It's a business. In as much as it's an entertainment source for viewers, it is also a business because, to be very honest, the organizers of the show cannot be spending that amount, 4.3 billion, to put up a show for entertainment, people to watch, to get entertained, to get invested in, and then they do not make any money out of it at the end of the day. Lie. I mean, that would be a grave injustice to the business itself, because according to the CEO, they employed over 12,000 people directly, and indirectly they employed over 1,000 people directly to be on ground to ensure the smooth sail of the broadcast of the show. Not just the broadcast, but the creation, the production, every single thing that was involved in ensuring that that show came to life. What you saw on screen, right? It did not just happen with magic. People were working day and night, 24/7 around the clock to ensure that all those things happened. So it's money. You have to pay those people. You pay them their regular wages or salaries, and you also have to pay them overtime. You have to feed them. Yeah, you have to provide conducive environment for them to sleep for just a short time so that they can function properly in executing their job. Every time we shout, Kayode did not show us this, Kayode the cameraman. Kayode is not just one person. Let me shock you guys. Kayode is a team. Kayode is a lot of people ensuring that we see what we see on the show for every time it airs, for every season, right? So that is a lot. And that is also why we see a lot of brands advertising via the show, creating awareness for their products, their services, whatever they do via the show. That is one of the ways that the organizers of the show make money. I was asking someone the other day about why from the beginning of the show to the end of the show, there's a certain number of songs that you hear all the damn time. Like, guys, do you know that it's because of Big Brother Naija that I like Adekunle Gold's Sinner? It's because of Big Brother Naija that I like certain songs. I don't know the names of the artists, but it's because of Big Brother Naija that now these days when I go out to go and chill, I'm looking forward to the DJ playing certain songs. It's because of the show. And that's because from day 1 till day 0 that the show ends, they play those certain songs. And I was asking a friend of mine, and the guy was laughing. He said, Glory, don't be surprised. Those people or those songs, those artists, there's a possibility they actually paid for that airtime. And I'm like, makes a lot of sense. And for me, that's a very, very smart move from the organizers of the show. Because, I mean, if you're spending that much to create a show like Big Brother Naija, then you should look out for and utilize every single avenue, every single opportunity, right, to make money. And guys, I hope that they did, because to be very honest, it's not easy. And I was really scared for them when they scrapped out SMS voting. In my head, this is going to make money. But then I realized that, okay, there is a remedy for that already. I mean, guys, we talked about how all the task in the house in season 6 was about promoting brands, and to some extent it got really exhausting, because if you look at other seasons, they used to give them drama presentations, debates and all those things. But last season, I think we had just 2 of it happen, singularly. But then other times, drama presentations, debates, poetry readings, they were kind of infused into promoting the brands that sponsored the show. And for me, that was also another genius idea. At that time, I was complaining because for me it was exhausting. Every time they are wearing one brand clothes and they're doing things like that, it was kind of tiring. I wanted to see the housemates dress in their elements, put on their theatrical costumes, looking all dramatic, acting and speaking all dramatic, and doing what they do best. I mean, I greatly enjoyed the drama presentations, even all those tasks that they gave all them, those Pepper Them Gang season housemates, sewing, the fashion show they did, that they gave them, I think, one whole day to sew outfits from scratch to finish. Guys, I was longing for tasks like that, but I did not really see a lot of that this season. And then later, after all the things that were information that were shared with us on the prize presentation, I'm like, okay, this is why this and this happened. So, guys, to cap up all the plenty talk I've been doing about finances, yes, Ebuka explained that part of the things that the organizers of the show are also still considering in their heads, as to if they should have or present a celebrity season for Big Brother Naija, is if the organizers or if the company will make money. Because guys, the truth is they have to make money. Big Brother Naija is not a charity organization. Big Brother Naija is an independent business entity. They have people under their what they call it? Is it under their management? People are employed in the company, and those people have to be paid. Those people have to feed. So that is one of it. All right, guys, I don't want to talk too much. I don't want to talk too much about this. I think in between talking about what Ebuka said, I've also let you guys know my own thoughts about the idea of having such a season happen. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to go through your comments. Wow, comment section is blowing up. Juwan said, for sure, Tonto, Bobrisky, Pokoli, Brother Shaggy. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, people like that, of course. They would bring a lot of entertainment into the show. But, okay, yeah. Somebody says Sydney Talker. Yeah, those people are actually very, very funny. But let me tell you guys something you don't know. Let me tell you guys something, yeah? Now, in the Nigerian entertainment industry, there are the music artists, there are the dancers, yeah, the people that dance, there are the comedians. Currently, comedy is making more waves in the Nigerian entertainment industry than even other areas of it, other aspects. And I'll tell you why. So many comedians are rising up now, creating skits, and they are making a name for themselves out of just doing that, creating, comedy skits for people to laugh. Because of course, Nigeria is such a hard country, such a difficult country. So people want to laugh. Even somebody that will claim that they don't have data on their phone, guys, watch out. Just send one comedy skit to them, one video. They will have data to watch, and they will laugh, and they'll be happy, even though it's a brief moment of happiness, momentary happiness. They just want to be happy. So comedy is one thing that's actually shaking the internet at the moment, the entertainment industry, of course. But then the question is, if they bring 2 or 3 comedians into the house, it will be very interesting, because I have a feeling that we might be seeing a clash of personalities, of course. Because in as much as everybody is creating their own skit, if you look at all of them, they kind of have similar personality traits in their skits. And then you're asking, okay, which one of them is going to come into the show and be very, very original? I mean, that's food for thought. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to ask a question, and then I'm going to drop the link to this virtual conversation, so that if you have anything to say, you can come online and say it fully. Now, question of this live stream is, if, and if, I'm saying if, because Glory Elijah does not have any first-hand information, all right? So if there is going to be a celebrity Big Brother Naija celebrity edition, name at least 5, 6, or any number of celebrities in Nigeria that you would love to see on the show. Just go ahead right now. Let me see the names that you're going to be dropping. Someone is asking, Benetha is asking, what about the all-star season of celebrities from past seasons, at least 4 from each season? Well, that's going to be a good idea, and I'm sure the organizers are kind of probably thinking of another innovative way of making the show more interesting and exciting, because to be very honest, people are getting bored already with this style, because the annoying part is this season that just ended, it really showed that a lot of people now watch the show. And because they feel like they know the show 100%, they want to come on the show and do something. And when they come, some of them do not really have that innovative thinking, that mindset to do something entirely different, but guiding themselves by the rules and the corrections that they have learned from previous seasons. Some of them will just come and verbatim, they want to bring on a personality that we've seen before. And one of the things that Ebuka mentioned during his interview is that WHITEMONEY fascinated the organizers. Yeah, he fascinated the organizers because his personality was kind of different. Yes, it was obvious that WHITEMONEY had actually studied the show. It was obvious that he had seen everything, for someone who had auditioned about 4 times. So it was very obvious that he knew the show already. But when he came into the house, he did something entirely different, something nobody had done before. I mean, in all the seasons of Big Brother Naija, which particular housemate stayed in the kitchen from day 1 to day 0? Angel tried it, and on the 3rd day, babe, she dropped her cap. She said it's not easy, she cannot do it. Now that she called family meeting, they complain, it's not easy. It's not easy. If it's easy, go into the kitchen and cook. It was not easy. She could not do it. Tega tried it only 2 days. Tega girlfriend Boma for one side. She did not even stress. So it wasn't easy. So the question is, how many housemates would want to, or new participants would be able to do something different? But that is not the actual question of this video. As I asked before, in the comment section below, go ahead and mention the names, or any names, 5 names, 6 names, or even 10 names of Nigerian celebrities you would like to see on the celebrity edition of Big Brother Naija. Let me see. Okay. Linda is saying Jennifer, Destiny Etiko, false. But that's Shaggy, Yemi Alade. Yemi Alade has a very, very calm personality. People should forget the way she's very crazy in her music videos. Juwan is saying Aproko and Shaggy would be too hilarious. True. Bonnie Bean is saying Tacha, Genge. Woo! Juwan is saying Joe Boy, okay. Joe Boy is very calm, Sha. But that Shaggy, Kiki, okay. Pokoli and Destiny Etiko, nice. Ellen is saying Nengi, Erica Kidwaya Ozo. No, we're talking about, okay, they are celebrities. I'm not saying ex-Baby Naija housemates, okay? Celebrities. And please, nobody should just bring back Nengi and Ozo. I'm sorry, no hard feelings towards those people, but I beg, we don't want another part 2 of Nengi and Ozo where they stopped. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so Abba is saying, I think they should mix it up with comedians, actors, young politicians, and maybe online influencers. Exactly. I mean, my dear, you see all those categories that you listed out. To be very frank with you, yeah, all of them, they are celebrities in Nigeria. That's the interesting thing about my dearly beloved country, Nigeria. As long as you're an online personality that has up to 10,000 or maybe 50,000 following, people see you as a celebrity already. Yes. So they're all part of it. Google Blessing said, Tone to DK, but Brisky, those people will fight and burn down Biggie's house because they used to be friends and then all of a sudden they are enemies. So it's going to be very interesting to see. I personally would love to see Bobrisky in that house. Me can do hi guys, hello. It will be fun to see him there. Funke Akindele, Destiny, Brother Shaggy, Kenny Black, Yemi Alade Falls. Nice. Um, Thank you, Divine. Okay, guys, I think this is the time for me to drop the link so that you guys can come on here and share your thoughts with me. So please just go ahead, and if you have anything to contribute, just go ahead and click on the link and let's talk. Okay, so the link is on there right now. Please go ahead and click on the link and let's talk. Okay, who wants to come online first? All right. So Prince is asking, why not bring past housemates from past seasons, the ones that didn't really catch the limelight of fame, Isilomo and Avala? Well, what you said makes a lot of sense, but then, whew, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that because the truth is, they've had the opportunity, right? So why not let other people have the opportunity? That's what I'm thinking, right? So in place of that, me, I would prefer, bring in A-listers because the truth is, online, everybody is a saint. Online, everybody is an angel. When scandals come out, people try to do PR to clean it up. So let them go into the house. Let's see them in their true element, if they can bring out their true element, anyways. Okay, well, guys, the link is on here. Nice. I have someone here. Hi.
The first time I sat in front of a camera, I was scared. I had a lot of self-doubt. I wasn't even sure if YouTube had space for a comment.
Okay. Hello. Hi, Bonnie Bean.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Hello, Michael.
Hi,
Michael, my
Gloria.
friend.
How are
How
you?
are you? Michael, how are
Hello.
you?
I'm very good. Yourself? How are you? Greetings.
I'm good. I missed you, Michael.
Sorry, I've been busy.
Yeah, I know. Bonnie Bean, it's nice to have you on here. You're welcome.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah.
By the way,
Okay.
you look good last night.
Ah!
Next time I'm in Nigeria, I'm going to go to that club.
Why did you have to say it? Why
Sorry.
did you say it?
Sorry.
No, Allah. You find out anyway. All right. That was the conversation. Yeah, we
Okay.
were talking about. Okay, you already know what we're talking about,
Yeah.
right? So the question now, Michael, let's start with you. Do you think a celebrity edition of Big Brother Naija is going to be real? Like real in the sense that whoever the celebrities are, do you think they're going to be bringing on their real self, or they're going to bring out the should I say the entertainment part of them that they want the public to see and like? What do you think?
I doubt it. I don't think so. Because, Nigeria, everybody like to form. And a show like Big Brother Naija, people have to be themselves. Um, I've seen Celebrity Big Brother show before in US, and it was actually very good. So if they can be able to bring Celebrity Big Brother in Nigeria with the mindset that US people had when they actually showed their own show, that would be awesome. So they'll do it in a way that the winner has to be chosen among the celebrities. Nobody have the right to vote. So let's say you have about 10 or 20 people in the house. Each one of them will, okay, each one of them will keep nominating each other until maybe they have like final three, final four. Then the evicted housemate already will now decide on who played the best game and crown the person the winner. Do you get myself? So in that situation, that is where you have like, okay, backstabbing, manipulation, fighting, gazebos and all that. So that would be good. And I know how they can achieve that because I'm a fan of celebrity show, but I watch more of US Big Brother show than Nigerian Big
But
Brother.
I heard from a reliable source that the US Big Brother is very boring, and that is why they kind of clammed down on it for a bit. Probably trying to re-strategize on how to make it better.
I don't think so. Because you know what? Go and see the last Big Brother season 23 of US. Very good.
Okay.
Very, very good. So let them
Um,
bring celebrity Big Brother Nigeria. Let them bring with
You know
Dominic.
why I was laughing earlier? Do you know why I was laughing earlier? When you mentioned that the winner has, you would prefer that the winner be voted by the rest of the celebrities. Sadly, my love, it's not going to work out in this here country, Nigeria, because we like to be involved in shows like that. We want to know that our opinion counts. And that is why
Okay.
even though the organizers scrapped out SMS voting, they had to look for another way to bring back voting via their website, via their app, so that people will be involved. Because the truth is, us Nigerians here, whether you are giving us a show to watch, we have the sense of entitlement. As long as we are paying and subscribing to watch your show, we we have to also be involved in declaring who the winner is, right? But I really love how you put it, and I hope that somebody, anybody from the organizing team is watching this live stream right now, because I feel like what we will discuss here kind of provides some, you know, insight into how
Inside
we can
to
do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Because
agree with you.
they've been thinking about it for a while. You know, they're still trying to figure ways out if it's going to work out for them or not. But thank you so much for that, Michael. Let me move on to
Before I
Bonnie
go,
B.
another thing, the question would be, would multi-choice or the organization or the organizer of the show have the budget for it?
Yeah, that's
Because
the thing.
because I remember the one they had last year in US, one of the celebrities that was in the house was paid $250,000. Other
Hmm.
people were paid like 500,000. Other people were paid like $150,000.
Yeah,
Like Rose, like a lot of people. So if multi-choice we have the budget for it, like when you talk about
mhm,
somebody like Genevieve, if you want to bring somebody like Genevieve and with an upcoming actors or actress, the fee is going to be different. You're not going to
exactly.
pay Genevieve 5 million naira and
Mm,
pay another person 2 million or
mm,
the same amount of money. So she might want to get 20 million if you want her time. But will
of course,
multi-choice have 20 million or that
of
50 million
course,
naira to pay her for her to be on the show?
of
So
course.
that would be
And you're
another
right.
question.
Your questions are valid. I mean, that was the same thing Ebuka mentioned in his interview. I remember what I explained that some celebrities they are paid per hour for their time, especially those ones that are actors. Their time is money, you know.
Yeah.
They go for speaking engagements. I heard of one celebrity that they paid like how much? I think about 5 million for a 5 minute speaking engagement. And I'm like, wow. What did the person say? In 5 minutes. You know, I don't know if that's true or a lie, but things like that could be real.
They're actually very
Let me
expensive.
ask Bunny Bean. Hi, Bunny Bean. You have to unmute yourself to talk, okay?
Okay,
All
yeah,
right,
I've
hi.
done that. Hi.
Okay, so what are your thoughts about it and what we are talking about?
I think they need to have a lot of money in case they want to involve their celebrities. Plus, how are they going to even do it? Are they going to give the audience, we the viewers, the opportunity to be selecting our favorites and our winners? And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of drama and a lot of egos, and majority of these people may have watched Big Brother and still will have people pretending and will not have themselves on the show. I mean, well, we'll live to see. For me, I can't just think how it's going to end up being like, because there'll be a lot of egos, a lot of fighting, unnecessary drama, and sometimes unnecessary drama makes the show quite some way. I mean, this year I can say this last season there was less of fights, there were less of drama, even though there were bits and pieces of it. This year it was far better than the previous two editions. So let's see. Let's see how it becomes, because
Yeah.
if you are
So
not
you,
going
you
to give
asked
the
the
viewers,
question? Yeah. Yeah, you
yeah,
asked
I'm
the
listening.
question. You or not a question. You said something that a lot of the celebrities, they watch the show, they bring their true self, and you're actually right about that because in Nigeria here, for every season of Big Brother Naija, celebrities watch not 24/7, but they watch. Most of them they catch up online. Most of them they watch from Twitter. Most of them they come to YouTube to catch up because of course they are probably busy. So they always
Oh,
have
okay.
someone they're supporting. Some of them support people blindly. And one thing I always say is the kind of attitude you support on the show, it goes a long way to be a reflection of your true personality,
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, we cannot say
Yeah.
that nobody should have a supporter, but some of these celebrities, they come out outrightly to support someone that clearly bullied someone. So they try to erase the fact that such a thing happened. So then you now question yourself, okay, if you were the one on this show, what would you do in the place of this
It's
person you're supposed to? So, well, let me just move on to Idrissa. Hi, Idrissa.
Cool.
You have to,
Hi,
okay,
how are you?
I'm fine. Good
Hi.
to have you here.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much. I'm actually from Nigeria, in Yola, Adamawa State.
Are you serious? Woo! Do you know I served in Yola?
Okay.
Yeah, I served in American University of Nigeria.
Amen. When?
Yes,
Which year?
I served there. I'm
Which year?
happy. I feel like I'm seeing family again.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Nice.
I'm not actually a fan of Big Brother Naija, but I think you seem to arouse my interest and through this program.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, so frankly speaking, with Gloria was one of the things that made me to start watching Big Brother Nigeria.
Wow.
Nice.
And
Thank you.
yeah, I think your analysis also tend to doubt some of my perceptions on the
Oh,
program. Sometimes I feel like it's not interested, and I feel that waste of time. But it was so interesting the way you analyze these individuals, and I started putting my interest, and of course, that changed the whole scenario. I begin to understand what this reality TV show is, and I was so happy. I, for the first time in my life, I voted, and I
wow.
voted
Oh,
for.
wow.
Sorry, can you people hear that?
Wow, that is
I
nice.
deserve some reward.
Yeah.
Wow,
Um,
nice.
and at the last week of the show, I gave all the votes I have. Is it about 2,600 votes? I gave it all to White Money, and I was so
Wow.
happy.
It's actually interesting because you are from the north. and white money is from the south, is it the east? The east, right? If you
Mm.
understand the dynamic I'm talking about, it's very interesting. Just to deviate a bit,
Yeah,
what do you know to white
white
money?
money. I think we can any person from Nigeria can relate with white money. I think he's likable, and
Okay,
I know it's a reality. Everybody is conscious of the camera. People try to um, be conscious. They know exactly what people are watching them. They want to there's a narrative they want people to see about them.
true.
Uh, but there are many things about this white money. I know he knows the show. He has planned for this show,
Yeah,
but his story, his antecedents, and there are things that you cannot pretend for very long. It's just natural. You flow in it. So naturally, I know that guy is that guy deserves to win, and so
nice,
I give my vote to
nice.
him.
Okay, so let's not deviate anymore. Let's focus on the conversation at hand. We're
Yeah.
talking about a celebrity edition of Big Brother Naija. What do you
Yeah.
think? Do you think it's going to be a realistic reality TV show where the participants, these celebrities now, are going to bring their true self, or do you think they will be acting whatever they're going to do if a season like that happens?
Oh, let's say something. When you are a celebrity, even the mistake you made, your fans are going to love it. They want to defend you, and if people love you, they love you. So, so for every action, people will have a reaction, and people will have, especially the fan base, will continue to think they find a way of justifying every action of the celebrity they believe in. So, uh, I will prefer without the celebrities. Um, I would prefer just like what we have ordinary Nigerians coming into the show
Yeah.
uh, without the influence of celebrity, because celebrity already have their fans and there are people who really worship them. Just for example, if we talk about some names in Nigeria, actors and you people were mentioning, these people already have their fan base. For everything they endorse, of course, people support it. And
Okay.
sometimes people will not going to judge them with the objectivity, whether they did this thing is right, whether this is normal. As far as this celebrity has done it and they are fan, they just believe in it. So that kind of thing will not give us the real essence of reality show.
Okay.
That's
Nice.
thank
Nice. Thank you. But I still have some questions on there. Let me move back on to Michael. Michael, you said something very interesting when you were talking. So you said if Nigerians will open their mind to, accepting celebrities to do what they want to do, just as they did it in the US. So the question is, do you think Nigerians are ready? Looking at all the reactions from past seasons of the show, do you think Nigerians are ready to have a version of that kind of show? Because when we're talking about all these European, United States kind of celebrity show, they really go all out, right? They really go all out, and we see a lot. I mean, I watched is it X on the Beach, Love Island, USA, and oh my god, there's even this one I watch. I can't really remember the name, where couples go for a retreat like that, and you see couples, sleeping with each other. This one is sleeping with this. It's wild. So the question is, do you think Nigerians are ready for that kind of show?
I think we are. We are. As long as it's going to be done very well. Um, because I believe anything that is worth doing is worth doing very well.
Yeah.
And as regards to the celebrity that is going to be coming to the house, in terms of authenticity, once you have a contract with them and they've been paid to do a job,
Yeah.
obviously they're going to execute the job to the best of their knowledge. You
Yeah.
understand? We are
Yeah.
ready to tackle anything. We are ready for Celebrity Big Brother Nigeria. We are ready for it. And that is why we have to, just like what the other guy said, we have to make a way with the voting, because let's say one particular celebrity has like 10 million followers, another person has like 5, another person like 15. If you take
Mm.
away the right from their fans for voting, let it be like, okay, fine, 10 people in the house, you choose every week among the 10 people, they'll figure out who is the weakest link in the house and vote the person out. By doing that, there'll be a lot of scheming, a lot of backstabbing. That is what the show is for. Reality show is all about manipulation, fighting, stabbing people at their back, gossiping. That we are ready for it. Just that maybe we might think that we are not ready for it, but I can tell you, Gloria, we're ready for anything. Nigerians are ready for anything, and
The
we're going to
reason
support it.
So the reason, another reason why I'm asking the question, Bunny Bean, this is to you now. And guys, if you're watching right now, the link to join this virtual conversation is in the comment section. All right, just click on it, and I'll add you up, and you join there to air your views. Okay. So Bunny Bean, as I was saying, the reason why I asked that question, the second reason is, I saw the way PERE and Angel played their game. Or let me use
Yeah.
PERE, actually, not really Angel, because I think Angel played more to the Nigerian viewing audience with emotion. People pitied her, felt sorry for her, blah, 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 not knowing that, okay, this guy is actually playing the game. But for PERE tried to bring that, Western style of playing the game. And it kind of backfired because we felt, let me not say it now, we felt like it took it to the extreme. So
Mm.
looking at that, do you also think that Nigerians are ready for such a style of
Um,
celebrity?
no, Nigerians are not ready. Let me say not Nigerians because I am not Nigerian. I am from Ghana.
Mm,
Africa is not ready for certain kind of behaviors. For
yeah,
example, a lot of people hate bullies. So, for
yeah,
example, if I mean a certain to an extent of bullying, it's okay. But when you go all out, you want to bring the person down, you want to demean the person. That
yeah,
is not actually not ready for that. And number two, another strategy that didn't work well, that Africa is not ready for, is the Boma and Tega strategy.
yeah. Mm,
I mean, everybody is a sinner, including me. But
mm-hmm,
we don't want to see it, especially when you are, let's say, a married person, or you, whatever you agreed with your husband, people will not accept it.
mm,
No, Africa is not ready for certain lifestyle that the
yeah,
West easily accepts it. I mean, if we
yeah,
were in the UK or US, what Tega did wouldn't have been any surprise, because what you said from other reality shows, Love Island and whatever, you see people sleeping here and there, and nobody even gives an F about it. But you see
yeah.
this same thing to
Somebody,
Goma and Tega out.
yeah,
And then one thing, I don't think fans can win a reality show in Africa. You have to appeal to a lot of audience, more people than
mm,
your main base. You have to be,
yeah,
you have to allow the viewers fall in love with you. And that
mm,
is what most of these winners do. And those who get to
yeah,
stay on a longer time in the house, that's what they do. I mean, you play on
yeah.
the emotions of viewers, and that's it. And that's it. For
Mm.
celebrity Big Brother, well, time will tell. We have to wait and see
Mm.
what will happen, because the
Mm.
drama will be so much, and
It,
we will
it just
enjoy
it
it.
just is longing to say something, but before you say something, let me first of all welcome Kelvin Uachiku. Hi, Kelvin. Hello.
Hello,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. How are you?
I'm good, Glory. What's up now?
I'm fine. You know what? I'm coming back to you, okay? You're welcome to the conversation. So, before Idrissa loses his train of thought, let me just give the floor to him so that he can drop his point as he dey hot. Okay, so Idrissa, you have the mic now. Let's hear what you have to
Okay.
say.
Thank you so much. Michael spoke very interestingly, and it's for the same reason that I just think that Nigeria is not prepared for having celebrities, except if the show will bring all the housemates are going to be celebrities like themselves. So, but mixing them with the non-celebrity, it tends to bring some kind of bias.
Mm,
And okay, I was just listening to you yesterday about Ebuka's analysis on the show.
mm,
And there are many things I can give example reference that. The mini celebrity we have in that show of this season is LIQUOROSE.
mm,
LIQUOROSE has above more than 1 million, I think, Instagram followers. And I think the others, I think they don't have that kind of swag that she brings to that show. So
yeah,
naturally, she has a fan base.
yeah.
And that tends to also help Emmanuel along the line because he was also very close to the chorus through the show. That works for him. So if the closer you are to the celebrity, for example, a big celebrity with large fan base, the better you get. And if they don't like you for any reason, there is a dispute, then of course you're going to get the backlash.
Mm,
From what Ebuka was saying yesterday, Maria was a surprise exit, and possibly also because of um, her reaction towards white money, and of course, many people like see those pattern during the voting, like all the enemies of white money must go, and we have to vote, and that's the same thing that will applies to celebrities. So if we are going to bring a celebrity show, let it be pure celebrities and not mixing them with others, and they would end up being the disadvantage.
mm.
Thank
True, true, true. You hit a nail there. I don't know. Oh my God, Kelvin just went off. Kelvin, if you can join us back, it would be very much appreciated. Guys, for those of you watching, if you want to contribute to this conversation, it's very easy. Click on the link in the comments, and you will be live on the show. All right. Now, someone mentioned in the comment section, Memory Moyo said you need to consider cultural differences. Now, based on that. There's something I heard last season for season 6 of Big Brother Naija, and it is a conversation that people don't want to have because once again, Nigerians are not ready for that kind of conversation. And I'm also trying not to push that narrative because the conversation came from very, very strong um, places, right? I'm trying to suppress it, but let me just say it anyways. Now, when I asked that people should name celebrities that they would love to see on the show, I saw people naming Bobrisky, Tonto DK, but the Bobrisky, for instance, we know the struggle that Nigerians have with his sexuality. We're not really sure where he is. Is he male? Is he female? What? And he himself is not really helping matters because he loves the controversy, according to him. He loves to be talked about. He loves to be the most talked about person. He loves to be the most controversial person. But again, if you look at it from that angle, you find out that in most of these Western celebrity reality TV shows, they really go all out. Those ones that get towards the LGBT community, they are not really afraid to come out and reveal their true self. Now, the thing I was talking about that people are not talking about is whilst the show was going on, the season 6 of Big Brother Naija, um, there were talks that one or two housemates they gear between being this or that. And whilst in the house, they were seriously trying to suppress that's part of them because they know the country in which the show is airing. They were not ready to come out of fear of how the public would take them. Would the public accept them or would the public hate them? And I don't want to name names, but confidentially, there are about 3 of them whose names were mentioned to me, and I was shocked. And ever since, I was watching the show with a different mindset, because I was looking out for those traits. And to be very frank with you, I saw it. But I said, it is not going to be from my mouth that people's careers that have not even started will end, But then the truth is, these things actually exist. There are people who are just beginning to find their sexuality. There are people who are just beginning to understand their sexual needs and their preferences. But because of the kind of community, the kind of society we have, not just Nigeria now, but Africa, as Bonnie being said, they are afraid to show that that part of them. And that's also part of the cultural differences. The Western world, they are way, way, way ahead of us in Africa when it comes to conversations like that. So the question now is still based on if Nigerians, Africans are ready for such a show. Do you think if someone like Bobrisky is brought on the show, do you think is going to be well accepted as an entertainment factor, as content of the show, or do you think it's going to bring a lot of rumbles and mumbles from the viewing audience? Let me ask this to Hanksman. Hello.
How are you doing?
You're so cozy. Now, wow. You're welcome to the conversation.
Is the time we are.
Oh, what's the
Yeah.
time over there?
Pardon?
What's the time over there?
No, it's just 5:25. It's just 1
AM?
hour. Yeah, 1 hour ahead of Nigeria. I've
Oh,
been
what
Nigeria
country
is,
is that?
yeah, 1 hour ahead.
What country is that?
Austria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're
Austria,
welcome
that's
to
Vienna.
You're welcome.
Yeah. It's,
Okay, so you heard what I just said, right? Do you know who Bobby is, first of all?
yes, exactly. Publicity will be good there, but that celebrity something will not happen.
Okay,
Even
let us know why.
Ebuka is not Ebuka that day. He was not sure. But I know it will not happen. Except they want to do it after they must have concluded the normal one. According to Ebuka, they spend almost how many billion? So is Big Brother ready to take that risk?
Yeah.
Celebrities, maybe the Big Brother celebrity, I think it's not going to happen. Honestly, it's not going to happen.
Okay.
Because according to Ebuka, they will not keep celebrities for in the house for 3 months.
Yeah.
It will be like a
But
month,
some
and
of them, but
You
you
guys,
know, there are
you guys
different
might be
levels of
surprised.
celebrities in Nigeria. There are those ones, and see, this is where Instagram actually deceives a lot of people. Now, this is no shade thrown at anybody who is a celebrity, but now there are people, celebrities, public figures that have huge followings on Instagram. And I've talked about it in a previous video that in this part of the world, when people have a name on Instagram, they are automatically seen as celebrities, right? And the truth is, some of these celebrities in quotes, they are not wealthy. Some of them don't have money. Some of them are broke. Some of them live their lives. You see that flashy life, all those flashy things they do on social media. Most of them, they live on debt, you
then they
know,
should come the re-
because
they should come to the real one.
no, they
Yeah.
can't afford to come to the real world. The reason is because they've already created an image of themselves. And this is all about branding. They've created a perception about themselves
No,
already.
do you know
And
what they should?
it
Do you know
takes
what
a
they
lot
should
of
do?
time and resources to create that image. Now, going back, it's going to also cost them a lot. With all the debts that they are owing, all the things that they are owing.
I
If you are a
actually,
female celebrity, you have to pay for a stylist, you have to pay for a makeup artist, photographer, videographer, all those places. You have to go to expensive places to make it look like you're actually living the dream, right? It is all about packaging, you know. So most of them, I don't think, honestly, they need the money, right? But then the question is, those ones who are already safe, who are already established, how many of them would want to live their functional lifestyle and the lockdown they have to do?
I
But
think
let me move on to Michael. Michael, still on what we talked about with Bobrisky. Do you think if Bobrisky is brought into a celebrity Bbnaija edition, if it happens, do you think he will be fully accepted as part of the content, part of entertainment, or will he be frowned upon based on, I don't know, whatever he has going on for him?
I don't think so. I don't think Nigerians will gonna be. I don't think Nigerians will be receptive in having Bobrisky in the house. You understand? I don't think. I don't think they're gonna welcome him with an open arm in the house if they should be celebrity Big Brother Nigeria. So I think it's gonna shake some tables, and and I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work because we are not there yet to accept people for who they are. We are not there yet. If it's a country like South Africa, then fine, because here in South Africa, people are very open-minded. People mind their business. But in Nigeria, we have not gotten to that. We have not gotten to the stage whereby we're going to accept people for who they are, for who they choose to be with. So imagine with the ordinary Big Brother Nigeria, a lot of people still find issue with it.
Yeah.
So to talk about having Bobrisky in the house, I don't think, but we will get there. We will get
Yeah.
there one day. Yeah.
Hopefully. We have someone else joining us right now. Boss Digital TV. Hi. You're welcome to the conversation. Hello.
I think his mic is muted.
Okay, you have to unmute your mic. You have to unmute your mic so you can talk, okay? I think his network is also kind of fluctuating. Okay. Anyways, Hanksman. Let me move on to Hanksman. So if you were to make a selection of at least 5 celebrities that you would love to see on a Big Brother Naija Celebrity Edition, if it were to happen, who would you pick? Okay, you have to unmute yourself, Hanksman.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, please.
First of all, Tonto Dike will be there. Do you know what he said about Bobrisky? Bobrisky will be, people will welcome Bobrisky. I'm telling you, we are so hypocritical in Nigeria. A lot of people like Bobrisky, but they don't want to come out to say it.
I
Yeah.
show it. Okay.
They will welcome her, I'm telling you.
To be very honest, I like Bobrisky. Do you know why? Like, if I want to laugh, if I want to be entertained, I watch his videos or her videos, anyone. But I just love the fact that this human being is so unbothered. So that
Yes.
is the highest level of
Tonto
unbothered. But
Dike, Bobrisky, Alex Ekubo, Ike Ogbonna, who is this?
There's
This
this
lady,
one guy, Dylan Ray.
they
Derele. Yeah, Derele.
yeah.
Yeah, this one is going to blow. If all
Although
this,
like I think I really agree with you. You see, putting Derele and Bobrisky in the same house,
I
you're
love
causing
the
another civil war.
yeah.
Okay, we have someone in the building. Frank. Hi, Frank. Hello, Frank.
Hi.
Hi, you're welcome to the conversation.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Perfectly.
Yes, we
Thank you
Perfectly.
can.
very
You're
much. I
welcome.
appreciate it.
Yes. Okay. Looks like you're in transit. Are you?
No, no, no. I'm at home. There is noise
Oh,
inside the
nice.
house. I just came outside.
All right, nice, nice. Thanks for joining. Anyway, the conversation is on
So, from
digital TV.
your own,
Frank, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear
Okay,
you now.
okay. So the question is, if you were to create your own
Hello.
list of, the question is, if you can create your own list of celebrities that should be in a celebrity edition of Big Brother Naija, who would you pick?
Mm, we have so many. The lives of the what's it called?
Yo,
Yo.
okay, he's a
I go
curator.
save Ledu.
Ledu?
The lives of uh, Bobrisky. Then what? There's this lady, Eniola Badmus.
And you're
Eniola
Bobrisky was
Badmus.
being the picture.
Mahala.
So we have a couple of them, but the thing is that is Nigeria ready? Nigeria is not ready. I don't think
We
Nigeria
are
is
ready. We are
ready
ready.
for.
I think we are.
Sir,
See, bros,
Nigeria
you
is
are
ready.
just saying
Don't
that.
go there.
You are just saying that.
Nigeria is ready.
You are just saying that because it see,
Africa is
even
not
with
ready.
the whole with what we have here, we still have issues. And I remember um uh the time of Negi and the rest. I know what happened in my area here where people were like just fighting and all those things. Talk less about the celebrity part of it. So it will be chaos. No, for me, I don't think Nigeria we are ready. So I think we should just maybe after this present one, then we
Yeah.
start thinking of, but not now, not now, not now,
Ah.
not now. I
Okay,
don't think so.
okay, okay. Someone just said in the comment section, Grace Ame, she said if Bobrisky is coming, who will be taking care of him? And James Brown, Princess of Africa. For those of you that know those people, we know that there is no love lost between Bobrisky and James Brown. James Brown is more like the protege of Bobrisky, and both of them are currently battling for the position of the Queen of Africa. So it's going to be a very, very interesting week to have those three people in the house. But let me pose the question to Humpex Boss Digital TV. You're welcome back. I thought I lost you before. I'm going to be asking you the same question. Who would you want to put on your list for celebrities that you would love to see on the celebrity edition of Big Brother Naija if it happens?
Well, anyway, most definitely, Bobrisky must be on the show. And I'm one person on my list.
Okay.
Then we'll talk about Brent Jota,
Who
that
is
crazy
that?
guy on Instagram. Okay, and Shaggy as well.
Okay.
Shaggy, then Shaggy. I mean Shaggy.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I believe that's my top three people for now.
Okay. Okay,
These different personalities can bring up the spice in the show.
okay. But you know the fun thing about Big Brother Naija is the ability of the organizers to bring people from different walks of life. You know, like last season was just a perfect selection. We saw the likes of Yusef. Yusef is like chilled water, you know, very, very calm, not talking too much. And then we had the likes of Maria, the siren of the house. We also had the likes of PERE, slow but very, very dangerous. And then we had WHITEMONEY, everybody's big brother in the house. You know, different personalities, different characters here and there. Bunny Bean, what would your selection be?
There
On
too.
mute.
I
Okay,
have.
you have. Okay, okay.
Okay, I would love to see how Africa and Nigeria accept Bobrisky and Dan Rere. I love those guys, and let's see how it pans out. For me, I'm not sure Africa is really ready for certain lifestyles, but then let's see what happens when we bring every type of character in there. And I think it will be fun. It will be good. It will be very good for
And
Africa.
talking about lifestyle, now there's something happening in this part of the world, Africa in general. Let me not just say Nigeria. For the likes of Bobrisky, people like him. I mean, it's obvious with the number of views he gets on Snapchat and on Instagram. Even when people are dragging him, people are liking him, sending him secret messages. Oh, we like you, blah, blah, blah. You're very entertaining and stuff. However, people also look at Big Brother Naija as a moralistic platform. You understand? Like, if anybody is to be featured on that show, this person is supposed to come and stand as an example to young people. This person is going to be viewed by people from the ages of 10, even though the show is rated 18. You will see a child that is 10-year-old, watching the show and having a face. I mean, something happened 2 days ago. And a silly child used the mother's Instagram account to troll me. Like the person literally is an emerald shipper. A child. And people was sending me very, very disastrous messages, insulting me. And I actually thought it was the mother. But no, no, no. It is me. I use my mother's account. Blah, blah, blah. I was just laughing my mom. This is the silliest thing I've seen today. So children, babies, they watch Big Brother, right? And people who are more mature watching the show, they believe that anybody that that should bring, as if it's birthright, they should be an epitome of good behavior. So the question is, are people ready to see someone like Bobrisky on such an international platform? Are people ready to accept that kind of personality? But not just Bobrisky, there are a lot of them. I mean, looking at the scandals that are going on of late, there's the thing with Tiwa Savage, there's the thing with Tondo, there's the thing with Jamina. There's a lot going on. But still on Bobrisky, not like he's the focus of this conversation now, but because he is different, right? He likes to be different, so he's different. Let me pose that conversation to Arinze. Arinze, you're welcome to the conversation.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
Can you hear
So
me?
yes, we can hear you.
All right. First of all, what I would say about this Bobrisky's issue is he what personality does he the question now is what he'll be asking himself is what personality does he want to portray in Big Brother Naija? That's the truth. Like what personality is he coming there as a man? Is he coming there as a woman? Is he coming there as what does he want to portray in Big Brother Naija? So first of all, because Nigeria, we don't want to, no matter what, there's some level of there's a kind of law in place, and we don't want to accept that kind of personality, especially from the government point of view. So what personality is he coming there as a man? That's the question he will first ask himself. Definitely he's a man. So is he coming there as a man, or is he coming there as a woman? So when he answers that question, he can be welcome to the show, first of all. But that will be a big hurdle to cross from his own path. So so that's what I think. That's just what I think. So if that
But
is what if that
I said, but of course, the Bobrisky that is Bobrisky is the cross dresser, the one that dresses like a woman. So,
okay.
but it's not interesting if Bobrisky comes as a man because I think by now the way he blew up in the internet, he blew up as a female,
True,
So
true.
people are already used to seeing the hi guys, the hello. So I feel like it would be very interesting for people to see him acting like a man. So if you
A
ask
man,
me,
true.
I feel like for him to score points on the show and stay till the final, if there's going to be a celebrity edition of Big Brother Naija, is him to come as a man because people want to see
how he functions on a regular as a normal,
True.
male
Real
human
person.
that
Yeah,
he is,
true.
But that I love
True.
that question you asked. Thank you so much for posing that question. I didn't even think of it because, but it's quite interesting. Hanksman, let me pose this next question to Hanksman. Now, from all the names that everybody has been mentioning, we've been mentioning the very, very crazily exciting personalities online. Tyranny, Bobrisky, Brain Joker, as the other guy mentioned. But now, remember, Big Brother Naija will not be complete if we do not have diversity of personalities, right? So we've mentioned the very, very hot-headed ones. Which other cool celebrities, from Nigeria do you know that you think might be able to give us content if a show like that happens, or if an edition like that?
What is this guy's name? I've forgotten his name. He sings also. He's did I forget his name? There are a lot of celebrities in Nigeria. Me, I even prefer celebrity West Africa than let's try celebrity West Africa. Well,
Okay.
yeah, that will be better. Then other
Okay, but,
African countries will come to Nigeria.
okay, but that is what Big Brother is a franchise, right? Different countries with their own, edition. So this is Nigerian edition. But it's fine if you don't know. Okay, so I think I should just pose that question to Frank. Frank, which not really cool headed, but which calm, celebrities do you think should make it to the list?
Mm, we have MI.
MI, eh?
Yeah.
Is that my calm?
MI is calm. Oh. MI. Oh God. See,
He'll
that
come
guy is
and use
like
lyrics. He'll
that
use
guy is
lyrics
like
to
water.
destroy everybody.
Then we have who else again? Beto.
Better.
Basket mat.
Basket mom.
Yeah,
Interesting. Interesting.
basket mat.
Michael was raised his hand. Michael, please go ahead. Let us know your list.
I think Nancy Sime.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course.
Nancy
Okay.
Sime.
Yeah.
Maybe the like of Rita Dominic if she will accept their invitation as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you. I would totally love to see Rita Dominic. Rita Dominic is just like Genevieve. That's another celebrity we don't know anything about. If you like research from now to tomorrow, the only thing you see on the internet is her bio, who gave birth to her, where she's from. Aside that, you don't know Jack.
Yeah.
And I love people who hide their life like that on the internet because to be very frank, the internet is a very, very wild place. If you're not ready, whether you are good or nice, you'll be dragged. So I would love to see Erika Dominic. Very, very nice selection. We have Gina's world here. Hi Gina. On you? On you?
Let me
Yeah.
see.
You're
I've
welcome.
not tried this before, so
Oh, it's good to have you already here. I always only see you in the comment section. I've been looking forward to seeing your face. I'm glad I'm seeing your face today. You're welcome.
thank you. Please, can you hear me?
Oh, perfectly. We can hear you.
Oh,
Yes.
all right.
So you know the conversation already, right? So if you were to make your own selection of celebrities that should be on a celebrity edition of Big Brother Naija, which people would you select?
Okay, to me, I feel like they should, if they want to do a celebrity show for the Big Brother Naija, they should pick those ones that are like, let me say, somewhere like LIQUOROSE standard of celebrity. We don't want people like, say, the movie actresses that are out there, like out there. For me, I'm a Ghanaian, so I can't really get the celebrities at your end for me to
Mm.
know this particular. But if they want to use that kind of celebrity category, they should use people like, you see, Chorus was there, but wasn't that up there. So those people, they wouldn't be too concerned about what their fans are going to say. Because I feel like if they
Yeah.
should bring somebody like Iniedo dams and those people. For them, they have their people already, and anything they do in the house, they might be thinking about what is my fans going to say about this? What is my fans going to say about this? So I need to be careful not to do something that will, I mean, the brand status, brand, they'll be considering their brand, and they wouldn't be making things interesting in the house. But someone like LIQUOROSE, we didn't really
Oh no. Please
for
talk
her
more.
before she came to the house. So someone like that can help. Maybe the comedians that are coming up, those people. But if we should bring those big people like that, I feel like it would be boring because they wouldn't like to show a lot of characters that they have in was because they'll be feeling, am I going to spoil my brand because of Big Brother? Am I going to, do you get it? They'll be
Mm,
extra careful and we won't have that kind of feeling that we want to have in the house. That's what I
mm.
think.
Wow. You know,
But
I
because I'm a Ghanaian, I
completely,
can't really give,
yeah, please go ahead.
because I'm a Ghanaian, I can't really pinpoint your celebrities, those kind of category that I'm talking of. But I
Mm.
hope you get what I mean.
I completely get your point, and thank you so much for coming from that angle. It's a very, very interesting perspective, and I love what you said because I mean it's obvious. You know, those other ones that have been in the industry for over 20 years, most of them they've built a brand. You know, so if you call a name now like R&B, Richard Mr. right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that
Yeah.
okay, this is who he is, right? So imagine him coming into Bibi's house and flirting with the lady. Hey, wahala. Because people know that okay, he has a wife and he has kids. But I still feel that it could be part of the spice that would make the show have content. Because it would be like people already know Genevieve is a very, very cool, calm, collected, classy woman, right? So she goes into the house, and then you see Genevieve arguing with someone, and you're like, oh, so she can actually argue.
Mm.
Nobody has ever seen Genevieve upset. So imagine her being in the house, and she's upset with someone, and she's angry in a way she has never been angry, even on the movies that she's started. It's going to be very, very interesting, and that's going to be a lot of content. You know, I remember the show is a business, right? In as much as people are
Yeah.
trying to protect their brand, I feel like partially their niche that they function in, probably as an actor, probably as a music artist, I feel like people, whatever they do in the house, I feel their career path already will kind of be like an alibi for them. Now, okay, this thing is maybe like maybe the person is just acting, maybe the person is just creating
Okay.
content,
It's
right?
also, I think what I was saying is true. I think it's true. Because if only they will okay, maybe, and the price that Biggie will be bringing, because if I'm supposed to come and be looking at my brand and then 90 million, and I know I have that kind of money already, coming to look at my brand and 90 million, I feel like, so maybe if Biggie would want to do this, then it means the price should be like crazy for someone to come
Mm.
and just be, do you understand what I mean? But if you
I
are going for this
understand.
same 90 million, or say something that someone who already has this brand is supposed to go and switch between 90 million and his brand, I don't think it will work out. Me, that's how I
Mm.
feel. That's how I
I
feel.
get
And
you.
if
I
people
get
like,
you.
if we accept people like Bobrisky, those crazy ones, like in the house, I think it will be really fun. If there's we
Yeah.
get people like Bobrisky and the rest, it will be really fun because that girl, she's crazy.
I completely get you, but you know what? Thank you so much, Gina's word. I love the angle you came from. But we have new people in the house. Mrs. Johnson. We also have Engineer Chris. Michael, I am coming to you. There's a question I want to ask you, but I'm going to hold on to it. I'm coming to you. Please don't go anywhere. Mrs. Johnson, Engineer Chris, you both are highly welcome to this conversation. Mrs. Johnson, we are twinning in red. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I
Thank you.
love your red lipstick. It's so classy.
Um, wow. Thank you. How have you been?
I'm doing great.
How's
It's a pleasure.
everyone? Yeah.
Fine, fine.
Mm,
Thanks for joining. Yeah. So you've
mm,
heard the conversation, and this is the part where I would love to hear from someone that is more advanced in age and more experienced in, in this life. So what do you think about the idea of us having, of the organizers of Big Brother Naija, giving us a celebrity edition? And if you were to make a selection of celebrities you would love to see if it happens? Give us your own prepared list.
mm. That one, it go choke. Honestly, it won't be a bad it won't be a bad one. Trying to, my battery is going down. Let me try. Yeah. So it wouldn't be a bad one actually.
Okay.
I came in between towards the end of that discussion, and I heard if Bobrisky is part of the show. Wow. Hmm. On God.
You say, oh God,
Ah, hey.
please tell
Well,
us what's in your mind.
you know what? Actually, let me say, this last series, this last season 6, if not for you, I give it to you, Glory. I always do.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for engaging us and giving us all the, because I told you at the time I had to switch off. Yeah, because
Yeah.
of their boring stuff. And I had actually said, if these are the kind of people that will keep coming for this Big Brother show, I think they should end it there.
Yeah, you mentioned. You mentioned.
Yeah, I think they should just end it there because it was too boring. It was not lively. In fact, I practically just saw that I was wasting my DSTV subscription, watching them and all of that. But
Yeah.
then to go and on the other angle of looking at having celebrities, we have a lot of crazy celebrities. What is this guy? What's this guy? Brother Shabby.
Yeah.
I would like to have somebody like that on the show.
Okay.
Bobrisky, yeah, would like to have him. That's if it will oblige to, because a
Yeah.
lot of things will be revealed. You understand?
True.
Aha,
True.
yeah. So if we could have them, I think it won't be a bad idea, actually.
Mm.
But then, can they also set the rules in order?
Mm.
Because I feel, yeah, Glory, the rules, I think they should sit and look at it. Possibly the panel that did the selection, they should not use the same panel for any episode going further. True, true. You know that we just managed to enjoy the show. We
Yeah.
really managed to, and we saw that these people were just like people like me who could, we watch them, we can always predict what and what and what. So, yeah, they should change the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should change the game, actually. So, but it
Mm.
won't be a bad idea if we have celebrities on and bring the
Yeah.
crazy ones. Yes, let's
Yeah.
have the crazy ones. Who wouldn't mind?
Mm.
Somebody like
That would
Brother
be true.
Shabi, I want to see somebody like him come and display his madness in the house. We wanted to see a lot of madness, but those people
Yeah.
were too camera conscious.
Yeah.
What this last said, they were too camera conscious. You will see Angel looking up at every time. You see Emmanuel looking up, PERE always going to the closet where he knows that the camera was, he will stand there even doing nothing, just, all of those, we don't want to see that. Let them be
True.
themselves. Whoever is coming up, I'm up for it.
Mm.
That's it.
Mm.
I'm up for it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much, ma.
Thank you.
If I comment about those boring people now, their fans they'll be waiting for me on Instagram in my DM. So
In
let me
fact,
see.
Yes, yes. In fact, you have tried. You have tried.
Oh
You have
my God.
received enough goals for us. That's enough.
Jesus.
Mm,
Did you see the
mm,
last video I did about Emma Rose? Oh my
mm.
God. Ah,
Yes, yes. I saw it. I saw
I
it. I
couldn't
saw it.
see my comments because
Mm,
I'm like, are people watching this video and hearing what I'm saying, or they just came prepared to attack?
um,
It was crazy. But let me ask Engineer Chris. Engineer Chris, um, once again, you're welcome. So same question I posed to Mrs. Johnson. What's your take on it?
Okay, thank you, Gloria. Good evening, everyone.
You're welcome.
Yes, yes, it's been a while. I was not in position to join last week.
Yeah.
Um, okay, yeah, thank you. I want to encourage you. Don't mention their names because I don't want it to be dragged. Yes, their fans will come after you and start dragging you. So let us leave it there. We know them.
Yeah.
Let's leave it there.
No, yeah.
Okay, straight up talking about celebrity joining the show.
Yes.
Yes, is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Can a multi-choice pull it off? Very, very much. They have the capacity to pull it off. You know why? Spending multi-billion for a show, 10-week show is not a joke. So
Yes.
every banker knows that this is viable. So it's just for them to bring their proposal, people can bankroll it. So we can pay any celebrity. I think they can even look at international celebrity to mix it to have a flair of international and local celebrities. Yeah, not only because the dynamics it goes a long way. Not only the comedians, the ones that we see in Nollywood. Yeah, there's going to be a diverse background, people with
Yeah.
opinion molders, influencers, politically, religions, all those people. Let's see how we can cohabit from all these serious professions, not only the entertainment people. Yeah, multi-choice. I know they have a lot of millions of supporters and that can influence the voting pattern. But this is where multi-choice have to wear their thinking cap and bring on people that can bring other clauses to the voting pattern, because somebody that have millions of voters, fan base can just swing
Yeah.
the voting to their favor. So there could be a clause that I know, I trust them, they've been doing it, and I want to believe they're going to do that. Then they can monetize all this. It's a game, it's a business, it's a show business. They can monetize. I was not happy the last time. I locked in White Money from day one. I'm a big fan of White Money. I was supposed to be one of those 30 fans that won that got 1 million. But 30 people is too small. You can monetize this, let the money go around, let the fans benefit. Not only I know multi-choice tried to be very careful by not using the just like the chairman said, that once you say so million of votes, people will just bring their calculator and calculate 4 naira per SMS multiply by the number. So Nigeria government will start going after them in terms of tax and all that. But we can make it more viable. There's money in entertainment now. A lot of people, the data and everything, we can make it very possible. Let them give us fun. Let them give us entertainment. Footballers, all these walks of life. A lot. Gloria, you can even be there too. So thank you.
Let me tell you what's going to happen if I'm there. Let me tell you before you continue. Let me tell you what's going to happen before you continue. You see Emaro shippers. You see Mercy Eke's fans that have dispersed. You see all those housemates all those fan base that felt like I did a grave injustice to their faith. they are going to come together. They will form one unit, and then they will start voting me out from even day one.
No, don't just conclude. You know why? Don't
You can't be
conclude
too sure because we will be
a lot of
behind you.
people,
I'm telling you.
a lot of
You
people
can't be too
are
sure.
behind you. No, just
Yes.
no, don't conclude. A lot of people will be behind you. So because of that, when you are off a vision, Big Brother will even be wanting you to be off a vision because it's going to create a buzz for them. It's going to create a lot of so
Exactly.
My mental health is going to be shaking because
no, once
I'll
you
be
are there, once you are there, Nigeria we don't give any F about anybody's mental health if you are there. Once you are there, we must drag everybody. Tokema won't have to be there. All those people that analyze the show, all of them, let them come so that we will analyze them and see how they can.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love that. Very interesting. Very interesting. Please, sorry I cut you short. Please carry on. You were
All right,
giving
I think I've given all my thoughts on this. Thank you very much. Let me give space for others to contribute.
You know what? I just want to say thank you so much. I completely love the angles you came from, And do you know that it is actually true? Do you know that there are people that if multi-choice comes up with a proposal, right? Looking for sponsors, investors to make a celebrity edition happen. Do you know there are people that can make it happen? I have seen a case where all these fans that go and surprise their favorite gift, one person single-handedly came up with 5 million. One person. So imagine you have like 2 people, 3 people, just 10 people only. They can actually fund it, they can finance it because it's very interesting, right? The way some human beings function is very interesting and weird. There are people that do not mind paying millions for a show like Big Brother to happen. All they just want is the entertainment. I was told in confidentiality during the lockdown season that there was a particular person that kept on giving 1 million for food for Dorothy to remain in that house. Why? Just because of what she had in front. It's shocking the extent people who have money can go to pay for entertainment. I mean, look at a movie like Squid Game on Netflix. It's a typical example what people with money that don't know what to do with money. It's interesting what they can do, how far they can go, just to ensure that the weirdest of them all, the weirdest game, the craziest form of entertainment is achieved. So if multi-choice is open to it, as you said, I believe strongly that there are people that can actually make it happen. However, I have another question. Michael, I said I was coming to you with that question. How much do you think should be the ultimate prize? Because we've had 85 million, we've had 90 million. So how much do you think is enough to be the winning prize for a celebrity edition of Big Brother Naija?
Okay, I think if they're going to bring the celebrity Big Brother show, let it be done based on charity. Like, okay, each celebrity is going to play for their own charity. By doing that, they are lending a service to people. The money is not actually going to them; it's going to the charity, to the charity of their own choosing. You understand? You can, they can say, okay, fine, maybe celebrity A is playing for child welfare, whatever. Celebrity B is playing for women empowerment. Then let's say the prize money is like 150 million. They can do 150 million. They have the capacity to do 150 million. They can do 100 million. They can do 200 million. So now, by them not winning, by them not taking the prize money at the end of the show, actually put them in a very good timeline, because people are going to appreciate them more for playing for charity, for devoting their time for people. It's going to be a way for them to give back to the society that has been given to them. You understand? So they can do 100 million, 150. I think 100, 150 200 is okay, but it must not be above.
The money is given to charity, right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm saying, so do you think at the end of it all, that 100 million or 150 million should be given to charity?
Yes. So the winner of the show is gonna present that check to the charity of his or her own choosing. You understand? It's going to bring another dynamic to the show. It's going to be good.
Very interesting. I love. This is why I love this Saturday YouTube live stream. The way you people's mind work, people thinking from different angles. That is the richness of this conversation, guys. If you want to join the conversation, just click on the link in the comment section and join. We have someone else here, Ronke. Hi, Ronke. Okay, you have to unmute yourself, Ronke. Okay. How are you?
I'm fine.
Can you speak up so we can actually see the person that we are conversing with? If it's not too stressed. What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
can you hear me?
Can you speak up so we can actually see your face?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Oh, okay. That was Ronke and the child. Oh my God, Ronke, please you have to join us back. We want to hear what his son has to say.
Okay, Gloria, can I say
Yeah.
something?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Michael actually made a very valid point in terms of playing for the charity. What are these celebrities? The next question is, what are these celebrities going to gain? Yes, they are already there, but there's a lot they are going to gain in terms of what is it called now? Signing deal after the show. They are going to. There will be a lot of opening for them. That one now, they are international. They've gone far. So their brand is, they are boosting their brand where they are now playing game for the charity. So there's a lot of things for them to gain. So it's a good one.
Yeah, and I completely agree with you on that. You know, playing for charity has a way of rewriting the slate or cleaning up the slate of this celebrity. At the moment, one of Africa's biggest celebrities is having a crazy time with the media. I'm talking about Tiwa Savage, you know, the leak of a sex tape. I mean, I don't even want to talk about it because it could happen to anybody. You know, it could happen to anybody. You are in the trials of passion, doing your thing, which is not wrong because you are a mature adult. You know, you are allowed to do what you want to do. And then such a thing happens. So I feel like it's the way she handled it that is actually causing the uproar on, you know, social media at the moment. So imagine someone like her, like Toke Makinwa. Toke Makinwa had a messy divorce case. Someone like Tiwa Savage, this kind of drama that's happening. Tonto Dike constantly being dragged on social media. She too, she's not resting. She's also dragging. So imagine people like that. They come onto a show like a celebrity edition of Big Brother Naija, and as Michael suggested, Chris also seconded, they do play games for charity genuinely. You know,
Yeah.
and we're not talking about please. We're not talking about this one that will cook rice and go and give people on the road because God knows I totally dislike that thing. For me, it is just so annoying. You know, you cook rice, half cup of rice, and you go and give someone, and I'm asking, how is that cup of rice going to solve this person's problem of being homeless, you know, for the rest of their life? So we're talking about core charity work, like creating empowerment program, skill set training, you know, things like that, core charity work, you know. So imagine people like this who have been tainted in the media being in a show like that. I feel like when they come out, they're going to come out like shiny new toys. You know, people are going to see them in a different light. Yeah, people are going to forget. Yes, but let's quickly run on to the comment section. Whilst Michael was talking, apparently someone was already typing, or should I say in sync, you and someone thinking was in sync. What you were saying, someone was typing it. So D4 Divine, he was saying, my suggestion, make acceptable, comfy apartments for the stars and play for a project to help the community instead. Example, an orphanage. That people were actually thinking in sync. But the question I have from Mrs. Mojishola now, this one is a contribution from Winifred Onka. She said it would make more sense with so much diversity. It may be a bit boring with just Nigerian celebs, also because these guys are already celebs. The budget may have to be bigger. So the question is, what do you think about the show if it happens to be a combination of celebrities from different parts of Africa? Because, of course, because it's called Big Brother Naija, you find that people who go, they are from different parts of Africa. So what do you think? Do you think it's a good idea? Mrs. Moji, Mrs. Johnson, rather, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, for me, yeah. Yeah, actually,
yeah.
I was already thinking that I would like it to cover Africa. If it could be Big Brother Africa. You understand? Okay. Yes, we have a lot of celebrities that could come in so that we are not just limiting this program. Yeah, that's actually what's been on my mind that I was going to comment about, that it will just be a good, if we make it wider, extend it, let it be Big Brother Africa, and let, there are so many other celebs, that we can have on the show. And like he said, quite right, for charity, and it will give them a wider coverage, wider recognition, all these celebs. And that's still talking about glory. Frankly, yes, honestly, if you go in, it's not going to be for Naija alone, because your fans are all over. So that's what we are talking about.
Okay. Nice. Thank you so much, Ma, for having such confidence. Okay, let's see how that works. We have someone here. Bridget. Hi, Bridget.
Hi, how are you, Curry?
I'm good. Nice to have you on here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I don't know if you followed the conversation from the beginning or halfway, but do you have an idea what we're talking about?
Yes, you're talking about having a Big Brother celebrity edition.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts about that?
It's a good idea because yesterday I also watched Ebuka's interview where he said people are also predicting the show. They're coming already new with strategies and everything, so it makes the show kind of boring. So it'd be kind of different if we have a celebrity edition to see them how they will stay in their house, how they will survive in their house, and yeah.
Okay. Are you still?
No, try. I'm done.
Oh, yeah, done. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, everybody. I did not want this live stream to be too lengthy, but we're over 2 hours as usual. But let me just do this. Let me give everybody an opportunity to, give us last thoughts. What you think, Michael? Let's start with you. What do you think? What do you think this is going to do for multi-choice? What do you think it's going to do for multi-choice? Because this is actually going to be a huge step. It's going to be a huge deal because already there's the controversy on ground that millions of people, they audition for the show. Now, when they audition, it's very, very coincidental that almost half the housemates are friends with housemates from previous seasons. Kimopra is friends with Erica. And Nengi is knows what's her name, Mercy Eke. LIQUOROSE, it was very obvious during the show during the six that a lot of celebrities they knew her. Probably by virtue of the fact that she's a dancer and she's already been out there. So there's always been that conversation, that controversy that is it that the organizers are handpicking the housemates? Because there's also the conversation of Jackie B's mom being a senator, and we are
Listen,
wondering what is
yeah.
a senator's daughter doing on a show like Big Brother Naija? She's already from a wealthy background, so what if she won the money? That's like adding more money to the rich and stuff like that. There's been many conversations like that. So if we now have a celebrity edition, looking at having housemates from the likes of up and coming entertainment celebrities. Let's say, for instance, like Brother Shaggy, Smoker, Risky, up to the likes of RMD, Richard Bbnaija, those big talk show veterans, and even Mommy G, Patience Ozoko, people like that. What do you think this is going to do for the brand, multi-choice, the organizers of the show? Do you think it's going to help create more credibility for them? What do you think? Let's start with Michael.
Yeah, see, if multi-choice are going to bring the show and let the celebrity play for charity, by doing so, multi-choice will be giving back to the society that have been there for them as well. Because it's going to put them in a very good timeline with people. Imagine someone that subscribed for 2,005, 10,000 naira and all that, and multi-choice, they're taking that money and giving it back to the society. It's going to put them in a very good timeline. I mean, it's going to broaden their network. It's going to be good for people. People are going to see them differently from people are going to see them differently. So I just hope they will consider it. By doing that, people will come to realization that, okay, multi-choice is actually there for them because they are giving back to the society, and now they are doing it in a very bigger way by allowing people to come and give their time, and the prize money goes to the people that actually need it. So I think it's gonna do them much good.
Okay, thank you so much, Michael. Mrs. Johnson, what are your thoughts on that?
Okay, well, it's the thing is, like you first said, there's this impression, the first impression that people feel you already know. I don't think it is true, but maybe because, like for instance, the lockdown, which one was Kafi? Was it the lockdown before the lockdown? Pepe Dem Gang.
Yeah.
Yes. My daughter was one of the vendors that also clothed them that particular day that what's his name? Two-Face. The day Two-Face came in, we were the one that dressed them, every one of them. And even despite that, she also had she had friends there. We know a lot of guys in multi-choice. You understand? Now, outside this is someone who also tried to go in for the show. But you see, this didn't give us, a free-for-all entrance. So I don't think they're being partial. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I think her phone went off. Oh my God. She mentioned earlier that she had a low battery. Oh my God, that's so sad. She was going to hit a point. Okay, we'll just wait. Hopefully she comes back. But Chris, let me throw that same question to you. What do you think? Yeah, you have to unmute. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Gloria. For rich kids participating or influential people participating, I don't think there is a problem. This life is not balanced. You know one thing, rich kids, they were not, it is their right to participate because their mother or their parents is somebody. It doesn't take out the equal right that they have with all of us to be part of that. So we refusing them entry, it means we are actually infringing upon their own personal rights, because they are supposed to make a name for their own, which I know if you go to their mind, they want to make a name for themselves. Yeah, Kidwire, all these, yeah, they might, at the end of the day, if they win it, they might decide to give it out, but it is their prerogative to decide what they do with their own, and it is their right to participate or not. So we should not, everybody should just, this is a life, it's a race, it's a game. Knowing somebody, as White Money is out now, a lot of people that will be auditioning for the next game have started networking. So if you don't network to know these people, to get the past questions, what I call past questions, to get the tips of the interview, it is to your own disadvantage. So when somebody connects with them and knows all those things and come and excel and get into the house, you should not think, okay, there's a favoritism. No, multi-choice is there. They need to make a name. That is why they are even taking the voting far. Deloitte, we all know how what it takes for a Deloitte to be responsible for voting. When it talks about integrity, this is where Deloitte is synonymous to integrity. So multi-choice will not just because of one person come and rubbish the brand that they've made. So in their selection process, if they know that there is any shenanigans in that selection process, the team, I'm very sure they are going to take out that team, that the people that did that. So people should come with open mind, go for audition, go for everything. It's a level playing ground. When their terms and conditions, make sure you read their terms and conditions. Like the previous speaker said, if you are, there are some restriction though. If you are a part of the team, if you are part of, or if you have a direct relationship to the organizers, yeah, there might be you might be a little bit restricted to some extent, because you already have, there's a potential of you being assisted somehow. But for the fact that you are born, you did not choose to be born in a wedding, you did not choose to be, so it just nobody should deny you that right. So I want to leave it for everybody. Make sure you fight. It's a hustle, so that you too go know somebody. We know somebody.
I
We know
mean,
somebody.
somebody even said a very, very smart comment. I saw it somewhere, I can't remember, that after all, if 1,000 people apply for a job, one person ends up getting it at the end of the day. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah,
Exactly. So
true.
it is what it is. But we as a human being, once we do not get it, and you say yes, it's because he knows Ebuka, it's because he knows Ebuka's wife, it's because he knows the past. No, it's just a way to console ourselves that we did not get it. But we should just learn and see, okay, yeah, this person, you can see somebody did not get it the first time, did not get it second time, third time, the fourth time was when White Money got lucky. So those are the things. And we should not give up. I encourage every other person. By my age, I don't think I can go, but I encourage every other person to that is eligible to go and go for it. Thank you very much. Before I go, please, I missed out on a good ultimate search, and I don't know, is there, apart from catching up on the time, the airing time, is there a way, any platform that we can just go to stream it, to watch it without following that exact time? Thank you.
Oh wow. I don't know what happened back there, guys. I'm sorry about the glitch, but oh my god, I don't know what happened. But I think this is the part where I'm going to end this live stream. I guess the network is telling me that it's time for us to go. But Chris, thank you so much. I don't know what happened. I think the network is just us the cue to end this conversation already. But thank you so much for your contribution, Engineer Chris. I really appreciate for every single person that also joined this conversation and contributed. Thank you all so much. I mean, this was a much needed conversation. It's something that we've actually been speaking about in whispers. I'm glad that we were able to bring it to the floor, to the light, and talk about it in details. Mrs. Johnson, Michael, Frank, oh my God, I'm trying to remember everybody's name during this conversation. Benny Bean or Bonnie Bean, I can't remember. But for every single one of you that joined this conversation and held the conversation, thank you all so much. I really appreciate. I encourage you all to keep watching. Tonight is Good Ultimate Search show. They started last week. I've given reviews and analysis about the first and second. So we're going to see more tonight. Make sure you stay tuned to my channel. If you're yet to subscribe, please hit the red subscribe button to become a part of this family. If you enjoyed this virtual conversation, we do this here every Saturday, 3 p.m. West African time. Wherever you are, please make